White mounds of salt towering above pink salt pans lead to the famous Cargill Salt Pier. Seawater entering these pans is dried and the remaining salt is harvested for shipment. In 2019, the pier pilings needed to be reinforced with sleeves. Doing this required the removal of the amazing marine growth from much of the upper half of the pilings. Most important were its beautiful sponges. STINAPA led a volunteer effort with consultation from Bonaire diving legend Dee Scarr to reattach the sponges. As part of that effort, Doreen and I picked up the sponges and attached them to the pilings with fishing line. With time, we hoped the sponges would repopulate the pier. The last few bleaching events slowed their growth. However, the water has been cooler now for over a year. Sponge growth has accelerated, attracting more marine life that is populating pilings and waters surrounding the pier. In this episode, you will see for yourself. But first, the safest way to get in and out is here on the north side of the pier. Let's go diving. This is the story of two divers that left the corporate world to move to Bonaire to live a diver's life by the sea. Many only dream about this life. Our hope is to inspire you through our experiences and stories so that you can live the dream too. This is A Diver's Life. Reflection in my eye, and it's true, so true, that my life is a seashine, is a seashine, is a seashine, is a seaside. We enter the shallows and find a school of palometa and bonefish. We pass a healthy, symmetric brain coral that typically reside in more shallow water. Juvenile squid no more than 3 centimeters long appear in formation. Fish have started schooling around the shallow pilings of the pier. These join schoolmasters and Caesar grunt. The pilings provide shelter and the sponges contain food in the form of algae and small marine life. A healthy grooved brain coral is attached to the piling. 2 years ago, there were very few fish here following the bleaching. The sponges and coral were in a dreadful state from the heat and stony coral tissue loss disease. Extensive reattachment was done at the larger platforms. Approaching these, we see more coral and sponges coming back. A shark-nosed goby rests on the snout of this green moray at a cleaning station. It decides to jump back on the coral structure. We approach the first piling and find sponges that we had attached growing back along with other marine life. Purple rope sponges now populate the base of this piling. They have grown. Going up the piling, we see more sponges that have grown and starting to extend out into the water. With the expanding ecosystem, encrusting sponges are filling in. Looking at the benthic layer below the pier, we see more sponges taking off. Despite posted signs, well-intentioned divers cut the plastic fishing line holding the sponges to the pier. Yet, the sponges ended up attaching to the floor, creating a protected area for new marine life. A win. Heading up the pilings, we see the sponges have really grown. The colors are stunning, and small marine life has moved in. We decide to leave this set of pilings and move south to the next set. The results are the same. More marine life has moved in. The base of this piling is loaded with sponges. Here's that big barracuda again. The latter is now covered with encrusting sponges. A rarely seen channel moray has found food in a hole. Doreen found 2. This loggerhead is on a mission, and soon we would witness how poor his eyesight is. A huge school of smallmouth grunts populate the next pier. Below, a healthy groove brain coral. Turning, I see that big loggerhead coming my way. At the last second, his eyes close. Laughing, we watch it swim off as if I was never there. A majestic spotted eagle ray passes heading south. It is time to visit the pier at night to experience the vibrant colors and marine life missed in the day. The setting sun. A school of ocean triggerfish cross our path. We encounter an entire school of stoplight parrotfish indicating a healthy reef. A hawksbill turtle forages in the rubble. Our hermit crab pokes his eyes out from its latest home. I spot this octopus coming up to give us a wary eye. Getting closer, it changes color to blend in. Our big lights bring out the colors of the reattached sponges with the fading sun. Blue tangs and sergeant majors have moved in. A Graysby has wedged itself among the reattached tube sponges on the piling. Current hits me as I capture this spiny head blenny. We continue up the piling. Male sergeant majors turn dark to protect its purple eggs on the piling. A closer look on the branching sponge reveals sponge brittle stars. The colors up here are amazing. Have you ever left the bottom to discover this beauty? Brilliant orange cup corals have come back. The pier used to be covered with it. This cup coral is stunning. You won't see it near the base of the pilings. I guess you'll have to come back to see it. As I head down to the benthic layer, I look at these huge roe-pore robe sponges and realize the success of this project. It gets better. I also want to congratulate those that ignored the signs and sent some sponges to the bottom. Like coral forests, they are now home to a lot of marine life. A spectacular orange seahorse has attached itself to a small tube sponge. My lights are way out to the side. Their eyes are sensitive and too much light can add stress. But my time is short here. This guy has likely been visited by many divers. They can easily get stressed. A pair of four-eyed butterfly fish. Doreen spotted this brilliant red seahorse. Despite how low I had the lights and how far out they were, he appeared to have seen enough divers for the day. Volunteering enabled us to work with Cargill and STINAPA to restore the beauty of these amazing sponges to Salt Pier. We attempt to search for more marine life within the growing sponge forest. Then the first tarpon appears. They use their lights to hunt for small fish. Now we have two. They follow the lights to see a fish and then attack. They pose no threat, but we don't want to help them pick off marine life either, so we head for shore. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. It goes a long way to supporting this channel and helps you to know when new content is released. Thank you for watching.